Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you today with a tag video. This tag was started by JerushaCouture, and it's the 5 must-have luxury items from your collection. I've only watched 2 of these tag videos so far. I saw Leo Lion LV, and I'm gonna say that she tagged me because she said that she tagged everybody and to just name her. So that's what I did. So I watched her first, and that's where I learned that Jerusha started the tag. So then I watched hers. So I've only seen those 2. I didn't want to be influenced by other people. So I've made my 5 must-have items, and then I have 2 or 3 runners-up that I wanted to share with you also. The way Jerusha explained this was it has to be from your collection, and it's like if you're talking to your girlfriends and telling them which pieces they should get. So these are the ones that I would recommend to my friends if they were interested in getting some luxury pieces that would be really useful. The first item is my favorite handbag from Louis Vuitton, the Speedy 30. I prefer the Damier Ebene pattern because it does not scream Louis Vuitton, but people who know Vuitton know what it is. People who don't. So I'm good with that. This bag is fantastic. I have it stuffed right now, but it holds so much. It's also classy looking. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I feel like it works on a lot of occasions. It has the zipper, so it's closed and secure. It comes with the bandolier strap on some versions, or for me, I just take a strap and hook it on to the little, I'm gonna call them D-rings, even though that's not what they are, and I can carry it as a shoulder bag. And I think it's just a very beautiful, classic, ladylike bag. It'll never go out of style, and it holds everything I need. And it can take a beating too because it's the canvas. For number 2, I have another handbag, and I thought about doing the Neverfull for this, but I feel like this is, in a lot of ways, a better bag. The Longchamp Le Pliage. And this is the large size with the long handles. I've not done a video on this bag yet. I've had it for, I think, a little over a year. It unfolds, you're probably familiar with these, so it unfolds and then it has this big zipper across the top. And then it opens up and becomes a very large bag. It is pretty much the same size as the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. But the reason I chose this instead of the Neverfull is because it's such a great travel bag, and that's what I use it for. So you can certainly use it as a handbag, but because it's nylon, it's wipeable on the inside and outside. It's also weatherproof. I've had this in rain and snow and heat and cold, and with the zipper, it keeps all your stuff safe. If it gets dirty, you just wipe it off, and then you can fold it up and pack it away, and it's just perfect for that. It's great for the airport. I've also carried my Neverfull at the airport and then just had this folded inside of it in case I needed an extra bag for something. It's just a really fantastic bag, and I would recommend this. Depending on what you need it for, I might recommend it over the Neverfull. And the rest of my items are mostly Vuitton. The next piece I would say is a must-have is the Vuitton Key Clay. Now you can get these from other brands too, but I especially love the Vuitton ones because they're canvas and that's more durable. And I love that they have this clip here. So this is one of the most versatile pieces that Louis Vuitton makes, in my opinion. I love that you can take this clip and hook it onto your bag and use it as a bag charm. You could even put this on a bag that's not Vuitton and have a little pop of Vuitton on it, and then it keeps whatever you have inside accessible, especially like if you're at the airport and you've got this attached to your Longchamp. You've got your ID handy in it and a little cash, and you don't have to dig through the big bag and deal with the zipper to get to your stuff. It's just a fantastic little piece. You can hook it to your belt loop, put it in your pocket so it's more secure in your pocket. You can use this for so many different things, and then it also fits inside a lot of different things. I have found that to be one of the most useful pieces that I have from Vuitton, so that's why I would recommend that as a must-have piece. That was number 3. Number 4 is some kind of a luxury wallet. So if you are into luxury, a lot of people, and I had the same problem, I didn't want to spend luxury money on pieces that go inside my bag where I feel like I never see them. The thing is, when I finally bought my Sarah wallet, I pull this thing out all the time. I see it all the time because when I'm out with my bag, I'm usually spending money on something, and to get to my money, I have to get the wallet out. So I use it all the time. I see it all the time, and I'm very happy that I got this. This is one of my most recent wallet pieces, the little Chanel card holder, and this one snaps open, and I love this so much. This is probably my most luxurious piece, I think, because it's so little and was so expensive. And I love the way it feels. I love the design of the stitching on the boy style with the quilting and the little Chanel piece. I just adore this piece so far. I haven't had it very long, but loving it. So I would definitely recommend some kind of SLG wallet. You will use it, you'll see it all the time, and if something like this makes you happy, then it's worth spending the money on. Number 5 on my list of must-haves is a nice agenda. I have all 3 sizes from Louis Vuitton, the GM, the MM, and the PM, but I don't really recommend the PM because a lot of people buy it and find that the rings are too small. So I would recommend the MM or the GM depending on what you need. I use my MM for personal information, and then I use the GM for work. So if you need a planner for work, I'd go with the GM. If you have a lot to write down, a lot of information to store in here, I have, let me show you. I've just set it up for the next school year, so I don't have anything on here at the moment, but I have a week at a glance, and I just love this thing. I love pulling out my Vuitton agenda and being able to use that, and makes me feel a little more luxurious at work, which may sound silly, but I really enjoy it. That brings me to my runners up. So those were my top 5 that I would really recommend, but then there are a few extra things. So along with the agendas, I'd recommend some kind of fancy pen. This one is from Swarovski. This is my favorite of the Swarovski pens. I've had a few different ones. This cap comes off, and this is a rollerball refill, and I feel like it writes the best out of all the Swarovski pens. This was about $60, so it wasn't that expensive. Of course, you can spend upwards of $1,000 on a pen if you want to go with some higher end brands, but I really love this pen. I use it all the time. I'd also recommend some kind of nice bag charm. This is my favorite, the Louis Vuitton Facetti's bag charm. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I love that this, I can put it on my Speedy here, it just adds this little pop of metallic to the bag. And if you are somebody that wants your bag to scream Louis Vuitton a little bit more than it does, that certainly adds to it. Another piece that I would recommend is the pochette accessoire, and that's because it's also versatile. So you can use it inside your bag. This thing holds so much. This was a piece I was reluctant to get because I thought it was kind of plain looking, so I got the limited edition Steven Sprouse graffiti model, and I love it. And then you can also take this strap off or leave it on and add a longer strap and use this as a handbag, a small crossbody bag or shoulder bag. So it's very versatile in that respect. And the last luxury item I would recommend as a must-have, at least for me, is some kind of luxury scarf. So I am always cold. This is the Vuitton Monogram shawl. This is a big square, and personally I haven't found my perfect scarf yet. I love this material. It's part silk and part wool, but it's a square, and I wish it was a really long rectangle instead. I also have a Gucci scarf, and I'm still on the lookout for the perfect Burberry scarf. So that's it. Those are my top 5 must-have luxury items that I would recommend, along with a few extras. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure you click that bell notification icon to be notified when I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.